Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Cheney Live, and I got some items in the mail today. I'm so excited. We're gonna go on and dig in and open them up. I already know what they are, so I'm just gonna kind of share it with you and show you how exciting this whole purchase is for me. Just for starters, you know, they are, I started off for a little while. I let my hair grow, and you know, I had a fade for a little bit, you know what I mean? But before I had my fade, I had waves in my hair, and had the fade for a little while. It was fun, tried something different, but I'm real excited. I'm going back to my wave journey. So I got some new brushes, and I just wanted to do an unboxing with the family. So let's take a look. First, to let you know, I already started the brush process. I got two Torino Pro brushes. This is the extra hard right here, as you can see. This brush comes in extremely handy when you are starting your wave process. First thing you want to do is you want to cut everything down low, and then you want to just start grooming it from there. You just want to get a heavy brush section in. Because I have real thick, coarse hair, the extra hard brush is perfect for me. It's so hard that even once your hair gets to be, you know, even an inch thick, you can still brush through it. And that's a very important part of developing your waves and allowing your waves to grow. So I got this one right here. This is my home brush. It's when I'm home, you know, this is my comfortable brush. The handle actually put a little bit more weight on it, and it just make it real easy to brush. However, when I'm at work, you know, I got this brush. Okay, it's the same thing. It's still a hard brush, but it you know, it's a palm brush. You know, when you at work, you don't want to be brushing your hair and things of that nature, so you got to be real smooth about it. See, if you got the palm brush, you can hold in your palm and nobody really know that you're brushing your hair, you know. So you could do one of these numbers. You can stretch. Whoa, you know what I mean? You can brush the back of your hair. You know, when things get real hectic at work and you start to get stressed out, you could be like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And you can brush your hair, you know, and the people around you won't know you're brushing your hair, so you gotta get the palm brush. Very important. So let's see what else we got. I'll take a little sip, bear with me. Alright, now first and foremost, I love this brush so much. Like, this is my top go-to brush, the hard. Okay, but I love it so much. Just as a backup, I decided to go ahead and, oh, this is not what I thought it was. Alright, so this is the softy right here. Alright, Torino Pro. This is the soft brush right here. Okay, now let's take a look at the softy. Alright, so your soft brush. Alright, so this is the Torino Pro softy right here. Okay, this is your soft brush. Now, the soft brush can be used for two important things. Okay, you can use the softy for when you first get your hair cut, and let's say you got a number 1 or like a number 1 or 1.5 all over. Your waves is looking fresh. It's a fresh cut. It's not real thick. You can use the soft brush, and you can go in with a section on with the softy. you know. The soft brush also comes in handy as a polisher. So let's say you use your hard brush, you know what I mean? And you go in real hard on your hard brush session, you know, all over. Then you can follow up with the softy on the top layer, you know. So this is kind of just made to polish the top layer. So kind of look at this as, you know, washing your car, and look at this one as waxing your car, putting a wax finish on top of it, or the cherry on top, okay? So this is the softy. So very important. The same way you need a hard, you definitely need a soft as well, okay? All right, let's see what this one is. This is neither one. This is a surprise. Son, I love you. My son, P-Live, he got me a video game. He didn't tell me he was getting me a video game. He got me a video game. I thought it came with my brushes, so I thought it was a part of my brush collection. But I just want to say, P-Live, thank you so much. I love you. He got me Call of Duty, the Black Ops collection. All right, this was a surprise, so I'm very excited that I was able to catch this on vlog. Thank you, son. He told me that he sent me a code so we could start playing together. He's in Florida, okay, in the Marines, and he told me he sent me a code, but he did not tell me that he bought me a game. So, son, I love you. I thank you so much. Your birthday gift is already on its way. All right, and you'll get that in about a week. Love you, boy. All right, so this is not a brush. This is my game. That was nice. All right, so let's see what this is. Now, if somebody else got me something, this just going to ruin everything. If these ain't my brushes, I don't know what to tell you, okay? Alright, so I think these are the brushes, y'all. Alright, so give me 1 second, and I'm going to show y'all what we got. I thought I had another brush. Anyway, this right here, this is the Torino Pro. This is the medium brush. Medium brush, okay? What you'll find out is, as much as I love this brush, okay, I love this brush because this brush is what really kind of gets down to the root and of things to make the progress happen. However, okay, you can't always use a hard brush on your head. Like, you know, if you go in real good with the hard brush, okay, and you do it consistently, eventually it can hurt your scalp, you know. So you want to make sure that you don't do it too hard, and in between using this, you want to definitely hop to your medium brush. All right, the medium brush is very important. Let's take a look at it. All right, so this is the Torino medium. Okay, so as you know, if you can feel the difference, so listen to this and listen to this. You know, it's much softer. Now listen to this. You can't even hardly hear it. So that just goes to show you. So if you really look at it, these three brushes are key. You know, now Torino is not the only brush maker out there. You know, you got Crown quality products, you got Royal brushes, you got the Diane classic brushes. I started off with Crown brushes, and I love Crown brushes. The only thing that makes these just slightly better than Crown is that with my Crown brushes, the paint on them, you know, kind of chipped. It just didn't last good. You know what I mean? The quality of the finish on the brushes, they just didn't last real good. So I'm getting a little bit better experience with this. But either way, no matter what brush you use, after you put your product in and you go in and do a brush session, when you finish with your brush, make sure you take a rag and wipe all of the substance and the products off of your brushes. Clean, you know, you don't have to worry about the bristles too much until it's time to wash the bristles, not bristle, you know what I mean. But anyway, make sure you take something, a rag, and clean the product off of your brush, okay, because that stuff sitting on there will eat away at your paint and you won't have that clean, pretty finish on your brushes as needed. Okay, now, so these are for the house. These are my at-home go-to brushes. Okay, when I'm woofing real bad, when my hair is real thick, I use the hard. When I got a medium growth, like let's say I cut my hair 2 weeks ago, but I want to. And another thing, do not cut your hair too much when you're trying to develop your waves. Okay, it's very important. Growth is very important. Sometimes, if like me, I normally cut my hair every 2 weeks. When I'm going through a woofing stage, I only cut my hair maybe once a month, sometimes once every 2 months. Because when it grows, it gives you the pull. Like you need to the brush has to pull your hair in order to make it lay down properly. You dig what I'm saying? So the medium brush, soft brush, hard. Now, that's really the rundown to the whole situation. Okay, this right here, this is my soft palm Torino brush right here. All right. Softy, my palm softy. You know, for every brush, for every handle brush you have, you also need a palm. Okay. Until I got my palm, I pretty much walked around. I took my hard brush to work. And people like, cool. I mean, you know, people see it like, cool. Wow. That's a really fancy brush you got there. What's that for? You know, they don't know about, you know, they see waves, but they just don't know. Okay. So make a long story short, this is my Torino Pro Softy Palm Brush. Same type of bristles as the white brush. It's just the Softy Palm Brush. Okay. Does the same exact thing. Alright, and last but not least, this one is real special to me. You know, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, and this brush was real special to me. I had to get it. This is my Torino medium palm brush. Okay? It's my Torino medium palm. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright. I love this because it got the Baltimore Raven purple and gold finish on it. But again, it's just a natural palm medium brush. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I did a lot of work with the medium brushes before when I started waving before. This medium was your hard brush. Like there was no such no. Let me take that back. The Diane brush. I think it's the 8 one. I got one in there. The Diane hard brush. Okay, was the hardest brush out there. You know, and I didn't have one right away. But what I really needed for the shape of my head and everything, I wanted a curved brush. Like these are curved brushes because they curve to your head. Diane is kind of flat, so you go in with my Diane, but it would just hurt because, and only the middle of the brush, only this part of the brush was touching my head because it wasn't curved. So there was no such thing as a hard curved brush. Whenever I ordered, and I ordered so many of them to try to find one, anytime I ordered a hard curved brush, it wasn't hard enough. It was like a medium curve, you know what I mean? So the good news is Torino, and I don't know if Crown did it or not. When I ordered a hard Crown, it was medium to me. It was like medium hard. It wasn't hard enough. Like I needed something real hard. This is a absolute hard brush. I would consider this just as hard as the Diane hard brush. Okay, and it's curved. So it shapes to the shape of your head, so you can go in and do a real strong brush session with it. So anyway, that's it, man. I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna enjoy my drink. I'm gonna put some product in my hair. You know, once I get my development back and get everything where I want it to be, I'm gonna let y'all take a look at it and see what our progress is and see how far we've come with them. If anybody out there interested in waving, I do highly consider these brushes. I want to thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe, join the channel. We'll be going over different things. I'm not making wave videos. Okay, this was just a unboxing for my products. I hope you guys like them. Subscribe, join. Again, this is Cheney Live. Love y'all, and we'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.